مع الدكتور فرحان نظامي، المدير المؤسس لمركز أوكسفورد للدراسات الإسلامية، صاحب الإنتاج الغزير في العلوم وفي التاريخ الإسلامي، أعد أطلس للتاريخ الفكري والاجتماعي للمسلمين، وله أيد بيضاء طولى في هذا المجال. أترك لكم أيها السيدات والسادة هذه الكلمة التي قدمها بهذه المناسبة.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Your Royal Highnesses, Excellencies, distinguished guests. The patronage of this conference by His Majesty King Muhammad VI is a reminder of a long and distinguished tradition. I'm greatly honored by this invitation from the Director General of Ísísco, the Secretaries General of the Muslim World League, and the Council of Muhammadan Ulama to speak on civilizational values in the Seerah of the Prophet. It is with humility that I take up this theme in such venerable company. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was the last in a chain of prophets. The Quranic declaration, Al-Yawma Akmaltu Lakum Dinukum, recognized the Prophet as humanity's ultimate exemplar and guide. The Prophet had lived in the full gaze of history, and his actions and sayings have been recorded and transmitted with great care and responsibility. They have served as the mainstay of the Ummah, particularly in difficult times. The teachings of the Quran and the life of the Prophet are complementary. Sayyidatina Aisha described the life of the Prophet as a practical demonstration of the teachings of the Quran. This complementarity has served an important social and historical function. The Quran is the text, and the Prophet's life is its commentary. Quran is knowledge, and the Prophet's life is a demonstration of its application. The Prophet has been described as a mercy for the worlds, Rahmatan lil Alameen. The Quran describes, "We sent thee not, but as a mercy for all the creatures." Allah describes himself as Rabbul Alameen, Lord of the worlds, and his Prophet as Rahmatan lil Alameen, mercy for the worlds. The Prophet's message was for all humanity and was therefore free from limitations of space and time. Imam Malik records the hadith, "I have been sent to complement the virtues of courtesy and good behavior." The Prophet presented an ideal example of mercy, justice, and kindness. He encouraged his companions to pardon the wrongdoers, show cordiality towards the unfriendly, and bestow favors even on those who do not reciprocate. The values that he practiced and preached remain relevant for civilization as a whole. The Prophet's role as a mercy for the worlds has often been described as an argument for removing all forms of discrimination between individuals and peoples. The significance of this role is best appreciated against the backdrop of the contemporary world, in which human beings increase in numbers, but humanity decreases by degrees. The Prophet elaborated on the Quranic teachings regarding man's relationship with God, society, and the natural world. In his last sermon, he abolished birth, race, wealth, and all man-made distinctions as the basis for organizing society and recognized taqwa, piety, as the only distinguishing factor among people. He defined and protected the rights of the individual, family, and society, and laid the foundation for a just and ethically based social order. Attainment of spiritual solace and the establishment of peace is inextricably linked to the Prophet's mission. Peace is implicit in calls for removing all distinctions in society and in the requirement of being absolutely impartial in the exercise of justice. Love of God leads to service of humanity. To draw man away from unchecked pursuit of material gains is to draw him towards God, wherein lies real peace and solace. In doing so, the Prophet opened up new opportunities for the spiritual elevation of man. The best description of the Prophet and his role is found in the Quran, where Allah describes him as a bright lamp, perfect guidance, possessor of the best character, remover of ignorance, and the support of truth. While discharging these roles, the Prophet demonstrated universal values, virtues, and wisdom. The challenge of our age is the challenge of ideas. Better knowledge and understanding of the Prophet's Seerah would help promote those values and ideas which are needed to reinvigorate our contemporary civilization. It would help with the recovery of habits of reflection, encourage service of fellow human beings, and create better awareness of our duties both to the Creator and His creation. Being reminded of the purpose of life is the best way to be prepared for dealing with the concerns of life. It is gratifying that this conference organized by ISISCO is a step in that direction. Thank you.